Hi everyone, it's Jason Best here in San Francisco, California. I hope you're having a fantastic conference, and I want to thank the organizers for asking me to spend a few minutes talking with you. I wish I could be there in person today, but I do look forward to being in Italy at some time in the next few months, and hope to be able to have a meetup to see as many of you as possible. It's an exciting time. It's hard to believe that a year ago we were at the White House to watch President Obama sign the bill, and I, for one, certainly hoped a lot more would be done by now here in the U.S. However, we're still waiting for the SEC, our Securities and Exchange Commission, to finalize the rules. We've worked very closely with the SEC, with the SEC, and we've had 14 meetings as an industry with the SEC. We've met individually with each of the commissioners and really made a lot of progress in helping them to provide some context and information about what crowdfunding and crowdfund investing is, and the fact that it's going to be an environment that will allow companies to succeed, and that the industry is very, very focused on investor protection and also company protection. As you know, last week, a new chairwoman of the SEC was selected and confirmed by the U.S. Senate. Now she begins her work. She said on 2 different times publicly that the Jobs Act is one of her top priorities, and so we take her at her word and hope that is the case. We have every confidence that we will have rules issued by the SEC, provisional rules issued by the SEC, beginning in the summer, and then by the end of the year we'll have the opportunity to have final rules. We certainly had hoped we would be farther down the path by this point. However, what has happened is politics has gotten in the way. We know that the staff at the SEC has already completed their work on the rules. The rules are all they need now is a vote by the commissioners. And so we wait for the commissioners to vote. I wish there was something more we could do about that, but it now is a political process. And so we hope that in this summer we will have a vote, and that by the end of the year we will have full rules. We certainly thought that by this point we would have crowdfunding in the U.S., and now I believe that Italy is poised to have crowdfunding before us. I think it's a very exciting time in Italy, and I congratulate you on the work that you've done in pushing this agenda forward, both the startup agenda and the digital agenda. Amazing work by many, many people, and certainly Gianluca Dettori, Salvo Misti, and Gianmarco Carnovale were very kind in inviting me to Italy a few months ago, and certainly look forward to returning there and continuing the work in Italy, any support that I can provide in helping crowdfunding to get off the ground in Italy successfully. Obviously, many other things happening around the world. The UK is moving forward with both debt and equity-based crowdfunding. Very exciting times there. And obviously, Australia has had crowdfunding now for 7 years, successfully with virtually no fraud and very good success rates for the companies. What's been interesting is to see a very significant increase in interest in the Mideast and North Africa regions in crowdfunding. I will be going next week to Doha in Dubai. That'll be my second trip there in just a few months to work with individuals there and make presentations to the entrepreneurial community about the power of crowdfund investing and its compliance with Sharia finance principles. Lastly, Asia has been a little slower to move forward with crowdfunding than other regions of the world, but we are now seeing platforms in Singapore, as well as new platforms that will be arriving in Hong Kong and in Shanghai. So a lot going on around the world, and we look forward to continuing this work. We're working currently with the World Bank on some research that looks at crowdfunding both in the developing world and the developed world. And that research will be released later this summer, and we look forward to sharing that with you when it's available. It's very interesting work that really looks to create models for how to understand which countries can move forward most effectively with crowdfunding rather than others, and then creating ways for countries to move forward with crowdfunding successfully. Finally, I'll just mention that UC Berkeley in Berkeley, California, we work at UC Berkeley as well. We co-founded the program for innovation in entrepreneurial and social finance, and we will be holding our first academic crowdfunding symposium this fall. We would encourage any attendance from academics or paper submissions, and we look forward to communicating more fully on the dates and opportunities to attend. Thank you all very much. I hope you have a fantastic conference. Best of luck, and congratulations on all of the progress you've made today. Have a great conference.